Welcome, Camp family. We're going to make a baking show today with Chef Lucy, and I'm sous chef Miss Katie, and today we are going to make
Rice Krispie treats.
Rice Krispie treats. All right, Chef Lucy.
So let's get started. So first you're going to need cookie spray, and you're going to spray it in your pan so your Rice Krispies don't stick. And then you're going to need butter over here. You need Rice Krispie treats. You need marshmallows, a pot, melt the butter in, and you need a spoon. So first, you melt the butter.
This is 3 tablespoons of butter. So we're going to take our pot and we're going to put it on a stove. Parents, make sure that, or kids, make sure that your parents give you permission to use the stove, and you need to make sure that an adult is present.
Yes. And once your butter melts, you can add your marshmallows and melt the marshmallows.
Your stove should be on low so that your butter does not scorch. It may take a second for your butter to melt. All right, once your butter is mostly melted, you can go ahead and add your marshmallows. Our marshmallows are a little stuck together, but for this, it doesn't matter because they're going to be melted down. So but you do have to make sure that you continue to stir as the marshmallows melt. And as you stir them, they will get coated with butter, and they will begin to soften and melt into one big old glob of marshmallow goo.
And then you add your Rice Krispie treats. Or your Rice Krispies. Making Rice Krispie treats.
This again takes a little bit for the marshmallows to cook down, but you want to continue to stir. Even if it turns a little brown, it's not really burnt. That is what they call the browning of the butter. But you want to prevent that if you can, and make your Rice Krispies a little bit darker. So you do keep your stove on a low temperature and just continue to stir till they melt. As you can see, your marshmallows are beginning to clump up. You do have to be really careful at this point just to continue stirring so that the sugar from the marshmallows doesn't burn. You want to have already measured out your 6 cups of Rice Krispie treats and have already sprayed your pan because at this point it's going to move really fast. I know it seemed like it's gone really slow until now, but at this point it's going to start going really fast and you don't want to burn it.
Keep it on the burner. For the heat.
You can do different things with it. You can add some granola to it. You can make it with Fruity Pebbles to change it up and to have a new take on an old treat of Rice Krispies. All right, there's a little bit of clumps left, but we're going to go ahead and stick in our Rice Krispies. So at this point, Lucy's going to pour them in, all 6 cups, and you want to stir as they're being poured. At this point, you really can take it off of the heat. You're thinking, what in the world? You just got to keep stirring until they're all kind of covered with the sticky marshmallow goo.
A little messy, so.
Alright, we're going to dump it in our pan. I'm going to grab a pot holder so I can hold it a little bit better. And I'm going to let Lucy scoop it into our pan. Remember, we've got our 9x13 pan that we've already sprayed with our cooking oils. So she's going to scoop it in. And like I said, at this point, you need to move pretty fast so it doesn't begin to set back up. You need a fairly sturdy spoon to do this so that you can scrape them out of the bowl. It will be a sticky mess, but that's just more to eat later.
Look how gooey that looks.
A trick that I like to use is I'll take a second wooden spoon and I'll spray just a little bit of my cooking spray on the back of it, and then it doesn't stick and you can kind of flatten it out. You can also take it and scrape off of your other spoon because it does get all sticky.
And you can add sprinkles it when you're done, but today we're not.
Alright, so there you go. You've got your Rice Krispie treats. They need to set up for just a few minutes. You don't have to refrigerate them, but if you want a quicker treat, you can stick them in the refrigerator for just a moment to help them set up quickly, and you are ready to have a summer treat. Thanks for joining us today. Be sure to take pictures if you cook and share your pictures with us on our campcrosspoint.org website. And subscribe to our YouTube page.
And send them to our email, camp@campcrosspoint.org.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Bye.